guys, Fuser Reese here from Get Found with Fuse, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to blog in half the time using BlogStomp. If you're not a photographer, maybe you haven't heard of BlogStomp. What it is a standalone application that you download on your desktop. Photographers use this to make lots of neat collages to go on their blog posts. Have you ever visited somebody's blog post and had really cool creative collages? They're probably using a program like BlogStomp. We also use it to watermark our images. But BlogStomp has gotten even better because now they have a blog feature. And I love their tagline, which says, blog it faster, blog it better. Once I switched over to blogging actually via BlogStomp, my blogging time was cut in half. This is like a game changer. It makes you excited about blogging, which most of us artists, photographers are really not. We'd rather be working on our other art. Unless you're a writer, you're probably not excited about blogging. But what I love about BlogStomp is that it really makes it faster and it makes it easier. And this just, motivates me to do the next post and the next post. And I've gotten back on track with my blogging thanks to BlogStomp. So let's get to it. First thing you're going to do before you even use BlogStomp, let's say even if it's just for watermark purposes, is I always recommend you go to settings and under output you switch from stomp date to original name. As we discussed in a previous video about renaming your images for keywords in SEO and getting found online. If you rename your images, like let's say in Lightroom or somewhere else, you definitely want to make sure original file name is checked here in the settings and not the stomp date, because by default, unless they changed it recently, they renamed the images to stomp date, and we don't want that. So the next thing we are going to do is go to blog, and what you're really going to do is you're going to be able to connect your blog. Now this doesn't connect with all blogging platforms, but there is a good list here. We have WordPress, Blogger, Tumblr, LiveJournal, and some others. I believe it's not compatible with Squarespace, which is one popular one among photographers, but it's a good list here to begin with. So you pick which kind of blog that you have, and then you're going to put in the name of that blog. So if you have more than one blog post, you know which one you want to connect to for whatever blogging you're doing that day. Then you want to put the URL, the full URL, and what's your username and password when you log into WordPress usually. That's what you want to put. Once you put that, you do test connection, and then it'll tell you that it is okay and all done. So now we are getting ready to get blogging. So if you have been using this program, you're also already added your watermark and created some different styles for you, which you could do here and change the width and so forth. But I want to talk about blogging specifically. So when we stomp images, all it means is that we drag images here. Actually, we'll pick, and then it'll give you the different combinations for watermark. So let's say I say this one, I stomp the two together. Let's say this one. This is just for, a sample what it does. So stomp, and then this one. So it goes to a folder called Stomped on your desktop. But the cool thing is now we're going to get into the juicier part. Where is blogging? So you go here to the blogging tab. You pick which blog you want to blog. Once you pick which blog, the categories from that blog will show up here. So you put a title for your blog post. So let's say I was doing this headshot glamour session, and just put, I don't know, Stacy's glamour session. So I'm going to pick a title. Next, here is where I'm going to actually write my text. So I had best time photographing Stacy's glamour session in my home studio. She brought in some fabulous outfits and so forth. Here are some of my favorite images. If you're in another industry and not photography, or if the blog post you actually have a lot of words to write, you can always start a blog post in Google Docs or something like that just to get the word part out, and then you could just copy and paste in here. Next, you go down here and you could select another place where your photos are. Let's say it's an old blog post and your photos are somewhere else, or in Stomp. So the cool thing is they give you the option of images created today, images created this week. So see the blue bar is pulling. And then images all this whole month, and then all images. So now I'm going to start picking my images. So all you do is click, but use the command key on a Mac, if it's a Mac, to put in the order of the photos. So, you know, I'm just doing random stuff over here. Let's go back to actually images created today. So let's say I wanted this one first, this one second, this one third. All I'm doing is holding down the command key, and you're going to see already the HTML code of the photo. The cool thing here from an SEO perspective is that I already renamed the photo with some keywords, and when I import in Lightroom, these are the keywords that I use, and it's showing up here. The other really cool thing that Blogstomp does is they have an SEO feature. So I usually leave the alt tag with my file name, and then the title tag I will do a custom, so I could say Myrtle Beach Photographer, for example. And it's up to you which ones you want to do. So here, well, you know, this is a wedding blog and I'm doing portraits, so I'm just going to pick any category for here. Next, you want to hit upload as a draft, and a blue bar will start here. So that's been like what, 15 seconds now, 20 seconds. So right now, at this very moment, that blog post is inside your blog. It's uploaded as a draft. It also has pictures. It also has been optimized a bit for SEO. And all you have to do is double check and proofread and post. Amazing. You can knock out so many blog posts this way. So now I'm going to go to my posts, and look at that. There is a draft here already. Let me just do a quick preview. And there it is, my text. Bam, my photos. Okay, I got way too many pin it buttons here. I'm going to turn that off inside of Blogstomp because it's overlapping my own pin it buttons. But this is ready to go. All I have to do is, if I need proofreading, and hit publish. And then you could do a bunch of these drafts and then schedule it inside of WordPress and be done. You could sit 1 day a week and just schedule your blog post. And how fast was that? How many minutes did we just blog here? Of course, I didn't write that much text. It was just really showing you how powerful this tool is. So I am running a blogging challenge in my SEO for Photographers Google Plus group. You're happy to join us there. But if you want even more information about our blogging program, click on the link inside the description box so you can sign up and be the first to know when the program launches. Thanks so much, and go get found.